Hey everybody, welcome back to Old Pete Gaming. I'm your host Old Pete. Now let's get back into the long dark. So we have tucked into this mine here. We're still in Desolation Point. And you'll have to forgive me, I might be a little rusty getting back into this. I've actually not played this game for almost 3 weeks here. Just because I took a trip and some other personal stuff that I had to attend to. Did not allow me as much gaming time as I would have preferred. So I'm going to sleep here real fast just to warm up and get back a little bit of rest because we do still have a little ways to go. A blizzard. Well, I guess we will... We're hungry. Our health is fine. Oh, we have very little water. That's actually kind of dangerous. Ooh, I must have forgotten to pick up water at the Riken when we left. That's alright, though. We'll be alright. I am going to sleep... let's sleep for 2 hours. I don't want to fully sleep yet. I want to conserve my food, and also I don't have enough water to do it. Boy, this has presented us with it's one of those things in this game where, you know, I'm just gonna rest for an hour. I'm just gonna warm up for an hour, and then next thing you know, guess what? Blizzard. Well, let's pass time. No, we're gonna get so thirsty. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get some firewood. No, we won't even do that. Let's just get out of this mine. I need to find the door. And then I need a place where we can cook some water. Yeah. Gotta find a way up this hill first, though. Alright. I don't recall. This is actually really dangerous, being out in the dark like this. I don't have firewood. Oh, man. Alright. Back inside. It's just too much risk there. I'm gonna need to make some firewood at the very least. Or I cancel the plan. We run through this mine here real fast, picking up any coal we see, because that'll certainly help us with our situation. Having something to burn. I won't go down there. Alright.
It's starting to weigh me down.
Wait, did the blizzard just stop? Or is it, does the sound stop when you're away from the entrance? I think it's probably the latter. I think it's probably the sound stops when you're near the entrance. I am going to use this just because we're close to the exit, and I'll just plan to use a torch to get through the passage back. Of course, now I've turned myself around, probably. Anyway, we're going to call an audible, and we're going to try and get back to the whaling center. That'll be easy enough to navigate to through the blizzard. With this coal, we'll have firewood that we can go somewhere and make a fire with. If there was a fire barrel here, I would actually do that here, but none of these are fire barrels. I have a knife. You'd think I could punch out the end of that and make a fire barrel, but nope. The technology does not exist. Too way down to run. Yep, blizzard's still here, so this wasn't a waste of lantern fuel at least. What are you?
Tongue feels like sandpaper.
I hear you, buddy. I'm trying to fix that. Alright, so since we're in a blizzard, there shouldn't be any wolves to deal with. But I will have this out just in case. We should be able to go straight to to the processing plant here. Yeah, if it wasn't for the water situation, I would have kept going, but gotta stay hydrated. Yeah, I'm gonna put that away. The bigger risk is me accidentally wasting a shot on nothing than me being able to use that on something. I have come across bears in a blizzard before, but I don't think I've ever come across a wolf, so knock on wood that this isn't the first time for that. I'm pretty good on the quick draw, you know. I've practiced that quite a bit, so hopefully if it happens, it's always a little different in the spur of the moment with the adrenaline pumping, not to mention dealing with, you know, the recording aspect of it. But, quick draw! I think I'll be alright. So now we're about to get cold. This is why I don't want to sleep too much, because I figured by the time we solve our situation here, we might actually take a fair amount of damage. I keep wanting to run, but I'm too weighed down. But we'll get inside here and gun it for the fire barrel at the second floor, I guess. It'll at least allow us to cook inside. And you could potentially find a spot out here, but it's just so cold that by the time I get that all worked out, it'll be a whole thing. Now I am going to use a torch instead of wasting any more lantern fuel. Let's see. This should do. And first I'm going to drop anything that's keeping me from running. And I picked up an extra pry bar. I'll drop that. Am I able to run? No. Wow, no water, I'm not able to run. I guess I'm still carrying too many books, guys. I have extra clothes. I have an extra pair of socks. I have a sweater that I'm not wearing. Because it's not as good. Yeah, these clothes are not helping the situation at all, that's for sure. Oh wow. Why are you so much? I didn't realize these weighed so much. Did they change this? I think they changed this, guys, because these used to be 0.10 kilograms. So I think they may have updated something. Unless I'm crazy. Huh. Wow, so that's a much bigger deal to carry around an extra pair of socks now. Oh, these are still 0.10. Huh. So maybe it's just the wool ones that they changed. All the wool clothes are heavier now. I mean, that's probably reasonable, because I do think wool is heavier than cotton. And there is a certain game element of compensating for the extra benefit you get. Oh, that put it away, didn't it? That's annoying. There we go. Sure. Don't really care which one we use. Alright. And we can run now. That's good. So let's go make some water. We'll make the tiniest little drink of water you've ever seen in your life. I think I have more tinder on me than just that newspaper roll, but oh no! Oh, you jerk! You jerk! Oh, will the torch last? It might. It's pretty quick. All right. Hey, that's not too bad. All right, we need this to work though, guys. Wish I had one of those many books that I had read and put down right now. Still have quite a few books on me, though. It's still a decent library at this stage. Alright. That away. Put fuel on the fire. I hate using coal for something like that, but, you know, it's technically kind of an emergency, actually. Alright, so we're going to cook the smallest amount of water you've ever seen in your life. Water. Cook. And now we're going to take it, and we're going to take it, and we're going to cook that. 0.09 for 3 minutes, and we'll get this one started while that's going. And drink that. And now we're not dehydrated anymore, at least. So that won't last us too long, but it will last us enough to get some more water cooked. I'm going to do the same thing again, though, because it is a very small amount of water I got last time. 5 minutes. Ooh, looked away. Ah, there we go. That's some margin for error that we're getting there. Alright, let's look at our food situation. I know we have enough to get through tonight. Sort by quality, and we'll go with maybe some chips and one of the sardines. That would give us 600 calories. We're not going to need a full night's sleep here, nor will we be able to get a full night's sleep just because of how tired we are and the hour of the day. You know, it's annoying that we had to backtrack, but I think it's for the best. I really do. It'll let us start the new day, or start our journey at the start of a new day instead of trying to cheat it at the end of the day like we were doing. I figured we'd get to the end of the mine, you know? Alright. Alright, and now we'll get some more water cooking. And we'll make enough to have some for traveling tomorrow. I don't think we have anything that we could cook. Oh, no, nothing. Cook all the water. Alright, what are we at here? I don't want to spend the whole time I need to use for some sleeping to just get water. But I want to get enough that we'll have a couple liters on us for tomorrow. I think that would be wise, which means we need a little, probably not very much more at all, because we're going to have to do that whole sleeping thing here, and we're fully hydrated as it is. So we'll make this the last we do. Take that, pick up, take that, pick up.
Feels like a lot of gear.
Take a torch, and we will get to bed if we can find our bearings. Alright, let's eat something here. Don't need much. 300 calories. That would probably get us through. We need maybe 7 hours worth of food. 1 hour costs 75. So if we eat around 600 calories, that should cover us more than enough. So we'll do that. Eat these chips. Eat these sardines before they can get bad enough to give us food poisoning. doubt we even need a drink. Oh, we do. So we'll have plenty. Oh, we can still hear the fire. That's funny. All right. I'll see you in the morning, and we will head out of this zone. Excellent. So let's see. I know I have some extra torches that I can drop at this point. I want to be able to run if possible. That would be excellent. Drop all those. I definitely want to get the lead that I dropped last night. Mainly because I don't want to come back here for it if I need it at some point. I don't think I'll need it. I'm going to take these even though they're heavy. Extra pair of socks is always good to have, honestly. Gotta move all these things out of the way so I can get the thing that I want to get. This was only 0.1 still. It's starting to slow me down. Like, can't run, slow down? Yeah, like, can't run, slow down. Let's see. If I drink some of that water we made, does it get better? Shoot. Oh, I'll bet if we drop that, still can't.
Never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
I hear you, man. Times is tough. Ooh, man, our clothing is starting to get worn down. I do have a ton of arrowheads. I mean, maybe I don't need that many arrowheads, right? I could leave some here, I guess. This goes against everything that I feel in my bones, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, am I going to be going to... I'm trying to explore the new zone. I don't think there's anything I can do with lead in the new zone. So you know what? I'll bet that allows us to run. Yeah, that's what was holding us down. So we'll just... Here, we'll even do this. All right, Desolation Point. And in the Whaling... Hey, I actually remembered for once. Whaling, center. We left 6 lead. And done. All right. If we ever need to remember where that lead is, now we can. And let's go. Let's get out of here. I want to go to new places in this map. This is... If I'm being completely honest, this has not been my most exciting run ever, so I'm hoping to maybe up the adrenaline level a little. Maybe have to start taking some more stupid risks or something just to get things interesting. Most of my games, it's a frantic dash for the first 20 days, but this one has been... I feel like we've been fairly solidly kitted out and just in a good place for a lot of it. I haven't felt super close to death yet. It'll come. It'll come. The animal levels are enough that one or two good attacks might do you in. So, not a time to get cocky, that's for sure. All right. Don't want to tire myself out too much, but I do want to get up this hill just so that I can see a ways, so that I can see anything like that. Oh, there he is. Standing there on the side of the road. Hopefully there's not a moose blocking our path here. This is a place where they can spawn. It's this bridge, this little choke point bridge, because the developers love us. If I had a rifle, I wouldn't mind taking on a moose, but... Or even some arrows made, you know? It's nice that we do have a bow. Right, we do have a bow. Yeah, we just need to get some arrows made. That bunny scared me. I'm gonna need to remember to make some more tinder. Wait, because I'm not fire starting 3 yet, am I? No, I'm halfway there. Once you're fire starting 3, you can get by without tinder. And it saves you quite a bit of weight, not having to carry so much of that stuff around. It adds up. Because, I mean, to be safe, you gotta have at least 3 to 5 bundles of the stuff, and even if it's the lighter version of just a tinder bundle or a cat head, I think there's still 0.5 or 0.10 kilograms, so 5 of them you're at like a quarter to a half of a kilogram, depending on what it is and what the correct measurement is. I did want to check up here because there can be saplings, and I am not above a quick detour for saplings. Aha! Look at that. Beautiful. Nice and easy. Alright, so that has not been addressed yet. The completionist inside of me is coming out. He always puts family first. I like that one. I wish more people had written original things for those. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I can still run, that's good. And it tells you how heavy that lead is. That was my entire problem, was trying to carry that stuff around. And it just doesn't make sense, because I'm not really planning on going to the zones that would have the workbenches that allow you to make ammunition, at least not anytime soon, because I'd rather get Kid out and head for the new zones than go to those sort of out of the way ones. You know, Blackrock is super in the opposite direction of where I'm trying to go. You know, Desolation Point not so much, because it is off of the Muskeg, which leads to Broken Railroad, which I believe is how you get to the new transition areas. And so that one's a little more doable, but I mean, I have so much ammunition already. I've got 40 rounds on me. I've got more than I can carry. Why would I need to go make ammunition right now? Especially when you figure if that's what the world is being generous with, it's very likely that it'll continue to be somewhat generous with it, right? I think that's usually the case. I feel like the thing this world is being a little stingy on is saplings more than anything else. Right now, my goal is to get back to Coastal Highway, make some arrows, get that whole settled, get that whole situation settled, so we have the ability to start working on our archery skill and start using that to hunt, because it's an excellent weapon to hunt with because it has the fastest bleed out time. So if you're going to take a pot shot at a bear and then wait for it to bleed out, it'll be dead soonest if you hit it with an arrow, as opposed to other projectiles that you could use. Yeah, so I think we'll go find shelter at Coastal Highway, and then that might be a good place to wrap this one up. And then we'll get to one of the workbenches, hopefully in the next episode, and make some arrows. And it would be ideal if we then run into a moose. If we have like 6 arrows, 6 to 9 arrows on us, and can hunt a moose. That'd be pretty ideal. Maybe the one that spawns near the Quonset will show up just in time. It could happen. I believe in miracles, guys. One quick thing I am gonna do. Oh, hello. Did we leave food here?
I can barely walk with this much gear.
We did. This is cooked. Well, we can't really take it with us, right? So let's eat it. Why not? Conserve some health for us. And even allow us to drink a little extra water so we don't have quite so much weight. I'm gonna hop in here real fast because I need to craft some tinder. And yeah, we'll do that. We'll have 6 pieces of tinder and that'll be good. Perfect. Let's hop out. See if it's a clear sky. That would be ideal. Nope. Well, that's too bad. If it had been, we could have... That's a lot of wolves, or a lot of crows squawking. We could have used the magnifying lens. I do still have that on me, right? I didn't put that down, did I? Good, good, good. Yeah, I don't think I've put anything majorly important down. Which is always kind of a danger, right? Well, that reminds me, I think we left some saplings in here, did we not? It says cured gut, cured rabbit pelt. I'll take that. The cured gut's dangerous. It actually does, at this difficulty level, produce a scent if you have it on you. So I'm not actually going to take that, but there are my...
Gear is slowing me down.
Although saying that, did I have any guts curing back in Coastal Highway? Because I need... Well, I have a bow, so I don't need guts for a bow right now. Because normally that's the other thing you'll need, right? Is some cured guts to make the bow. But we found a bow at Katie's secluded corner, and it's actually 70%, which is pretty darn good. So we don't need that. We'll leave it. Too much of a liability. But yeah, it's not going to happen for us, guys. I really wanted to save a match, but that's all right. We'll just use this torch real fast. Ooh, this is our only torch, though, isn't it? All right. Well, we have a lot of firewood here, so I'm going to do. I don't want to get stuck in there in the dark without a torch, and I also don't want to use up my only torch that I can use to make fires with. So we'll make a couple spare torches that we can chain through the mine. I'm actually going to take this because that might be fun to use real fast. It's perfect. Use this cedar firewood so we don't waste any more coal. Coal's just too valuable. Heavy but valuable.
Come on.
Looks like we won't have to use more than a piece of tinder, so that's nice. Matching a piece of tinder.
All right.
Maybe 3% off our main torch. And then we'll just pull torches off of this. That's a terrible one, so we'll forget that that happened. That's a much better one. That's the spot right there, guys. Oh, shoot. So finicky. I think they might have changed the mechanic on this. It used to be that the same spot would always yield you essentially the same torch. And so you could find a good spot and then just pull them all off from that spot. But I think they might have fixed that. It seemed like it was giving us... I thought I was clicking on essentially the same spot, but it seemed like it was giving us a far different result. That's alright. I like that better anyway. It's better to have it be a little random. I just do this so that the box will respawn coal. It's the compromise that I can do with myself. The compromise of not picking up the coal. I'll just move it so it makes new coal, even though I'm not planning on coming back here. It's a little OCD. I get it. It is. But I'm doubling the coal in this mine, and that can't hurt me, right? Now I don't want to lose my light, so let's go with another torch. We'll kill the one that's worst. Worst is first here. We're not going to get very much time out of this one. It's a crawling torch. By the time we're done crawling, it's dead. As long as I keep an eye on it, we'll be alright. We searched him on the way in. I think we got through a decent chunk using this one. It's better than just dropping it to begin with, I think. A little more conservative. Right. Use. Perfect. This one might be enough to get us out. The irony is I'll just drop whatever ones are left. Other than my main one. Just gotta get through. We're actually a little later in the day than I thought we would be. Just because we were so late getting to sleep, I think. Alright, this part is always fun. The slow crawl. And... ah, there we are. We made it. I guess what I'll do, since, you know, fire is the resource and we have these extra torches, I'll light it and I'll just carry it with me. And worst case scenario, it might help us if we bump into a wolf. Sure.
I need to find...
You need to find food, you say. Is that the case? Oh my god, the hitboxes on these are so wonky sometimes. I feel like it's gotten worse. Who's to say? Who's to say, guys? Can't run anyway, so we might as well take the meds. On these settings, meds are life. Because you're going to get nicked at some point. Or you're going to have to eat something that's maybe just a little not so great. Would not like to run to a wolf here just because it's so tight. This is that spot where we took the first shot of the series, I believe, right up here. Why are there so many crows? And why are they all so loud? So that makes me nervous actually think about that, because that wolf is probably respawned right now. Did we leave anything in here? Oh yeah, we did. Looks like a pelt. Ah, the wolf pelt, of course. And there's definitely wolves up there. Whew. I don't think these give an odor. The wolves on this setting is just, they're just so dangerous that it's really not worth the risk to me to try and smuggle those through this really tight zone. It's also not great as that. We're very weighed down. As we were dropping torches, it might improve, but it hasn't really meaningfully improved, I don't think. It's all the arrowheads. Just hauling this giant sack of iron arrowheads around. This canyon is dangerous. Ooh. I think I might cut it off at the basement up here. I think that would be a good save spot. Because I'm starting to get a little over my time that I want to use. Plus we might not make it. The nice side, we're warm. I'm not sure if the torch is what's causing that or not. If he's between me and that basement, I'm gonna have to take the shot. Oh, Jesus. Oh! Why not? Why just one wolf when you can have two, right? Time to find out if pelts give off a scent. Trying to listen for footprints.
Where can I find something to eat?
I don't know, man. It's not really your top concern right now. They could aggro on me when I come over this hill. Now I could just fire a shot, and that would probably scare them off. If I have the time. Oh, man, they're close. But if I'm gonna have to take the shot... Oh my god, where are you? This is terrifying. Ah. Alright. I need to see the full panorama here. Here we go. He's... Oh, you're such a jerk. That did not hit him somehow. I thought that was a good shot, but did not do the job, so let's go inside. And then we will... alright, well, we're safe. That's good. I do think we're going to need to figure out our situation. But for now, I think I'm going to cut this off here. That's a very exciting note to end on. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. This has been Old Pete Gaming, and I'll see you next time.